inside the dungeon, out in the wild, and it's not that bad a looking car right about now. Now, this video is really just to update the guys, or get reacquainted with the car and its progress. I mean, I've done a lot of little things like there, but this is what I've really done on the low with sheet metal and all of that stuff there, and look at it. Came out pretty good, man. So I bought this car for $200 or $300, I forgot. But the end result was $500. So the guy must have told it over here for $200. So I bought the car for $300 then. And it had flood water up to here. When I parked it, mice came out, at least 5 I killed. And it was a lot of different Animal Planet type substances inside of the car. A lot of stuff, man. The interior was just beat. You know, you can go in here and check this out, man. I mean, there's nothing in there. I couldn't save the carpet, couldn't save anything, man. I mean, the roof was beat, everything. I'm gonna have to enclose that area there, put a firewall there, and get the interior back into working order as far as a rat rodish type of thing. So we've done a lot to this car. The first order of business, what I did with the car was I cut the strut towers out. That was the first thing. You can see there, I did that, and then I had to come back over here and remix it and cut a little bit right there so I could be able to put my hand in there to get the spark plug. You know, it worked out pretty well. Now, obviously, I took out that inline 6 and we put in a 302 Ford Explorer motor that is not yet running because there's a lot of funky wiring that has to be done, and I am not ready at the moment. But you obviously had to see that I had to take this thing outside because now I can actually see the colors of the wires. That's why the car had to come out and everything. Then we started to do a lot of the front disc conversion because it had drums all the way around, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it did. It had drums in the front too. So we put a front disc conversion in there, and with a couple of Sierra calipers, with a Toyota Previa rotor, Eldorado brake hoses, all types of crap. And we got that thing going. All the suspension stuff from a Ford Mustang, I think it was a 64, 65, pretty much everything. These are the stock tires and wheels that came with it and everything like that. And then we did the rear, and we did a 8.8 rear from a Ford Explorer. We did all of that, you know, chop it in half. You can probably see a line over there. I don't know which side is the line. I think it's on this side behind that shock there. And then we put Ford Explorer leaf springs, 1 leaf spring, and then jacked this thing up to the moon. And I finally put some diff oil and some stabilizer in there also. Cop wheels, wheel spacers, double disc calipers, all of that stuff, man. And this car, you know, still needs a lot of work. Don't be fooled. You know, it's looking good. Has a great stance to it. I really do like it. It's starting to really look like a Maverick. You know, it got that feel to it, so I'm really happy about that. I almost got rid of it twice. If it wasn't for you guys, like, yo, man, just stay down with it, this thing would have been gone. And I really do appreciate all of that love and support for the car. The car doesn't get a lot of spins on YouTube. Not a lot of people are interested in old cars like this. It has to be a Chevy. No one cares about old Ford cars. Not even Ford guys give a F about old Ford cars. Yeah, let's be real, they don't. You'll get more burn out of a Pinto than a Maverick. And also too, with the transmission, you took it out of a V6 Mustang 3.8. You got to use the bell housing and the transmission. Can't mismatch the bell housing and transmission because of the shaft that's in the transmission is built for the V6 because of the longer bell housing. You have to put that on the 302. Then you have to get a Ford F-150 flywheel 302 like this and put it inside there with a clutch, 11-inch clutch, and it'll work out just dandy. You definitely have to do what do you call it, the drive shaft, custom make a drive shaft and everything like that. So a lot of you guys are wondering what I'm going to do with the car. Are you going to paint it? No. What you see is what you get. I'm doing it old school hot rod style. Go to the junkyard, take pieces and bits of every car and put it into a car. That's hot rodding. Hot rodding is not going to a parts brochure and picking up parts from your favorite parts source and hooking it all up. No. This is the essence of hot rodding. Mix-match wheels, mix-match parts. I mean, mix-match engine. Just run what you brung and make it work and make the goddamn rear end twerk. So, man, this is the update on the Ford Maverick, man. Thank you guys for supporting, and oh man, I want to thank the two guys right here for supporting the channel with donations. Thank you guys so much, my man Alex and my man N Hardman. Thank you so much for the donations, man. And if you guys want to donate to the channel and to this build, man, you can click the link in the description box and you can donate to the channel towards this build right here, man. I'm trying to tap into the old school way of doing hot rodding. Many of you guys can understand that. Many of you guys probably don't understand that, but this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to help keep that part of the car culture alive. You know, right now everybody is buying horsepower instead of making horsepower, but that's just the name of the game now. If you got money, you can go and buy you a fast ass car. Back in the day, you had to build a fast ass car. Now, you know how this goes, man. You know, you can't knock those who got the money to do it. But that's not hot rodding. That's just buying. You know, I see something that I got to change. I got to change this pulley here. I need to get this type of pulley right here so as it doesn't fall off. So you can keep the water pump pulley on, if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, we got to get a big one and put that right there, just as big as this, with a lip. Or we can have a guide here to help the belt stay on, if you guys understand. Crown Vic has one too. So I just seen that just while I'm talking with y'all. See how the ADHD just kicks in? I'm talking about a topic, I see something and I switch and jump right into it. That's the problem I'm having. ADHD be kicking in like turbo, for real. I'm trying to tell you, that's why I have multiple projects. I'd be messing up my whole ordeal with these projects. If I had one project like this one, this would have been done. But like I said, man, I do have ADHD and I get quite bored. You know what I mean? I get really, really bored. And the funny thing is now is, right, since the car is on all fours, now I want to hear it run. So now my ADHD is kicking into making this damn thing start up and drive, because I'm not gonna do the head swap on this car right here that's sitting there until we've gotten this car running. So I'm gonna do the heads and all of that stuff, but I'm not gonna dismantle anything until I get this running, and I'll do the heads while in between doing this, and then we can move on to the next thing. I don't need a whole bunch of cars that don't run in the driveway. That's what I'm not doing. So again, we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Thank you guys for the support yet again, man. I can't say that enough. Thank you so much, man. And we've gotten this thing looking pretty daggone sweet, man. I really like the car and how it looks, man. All right, man, we'll see you guys on the next one, man. All right, later. I have to tell people that I don't know what I'm doing. This is just a presentation of the ADHD kicking in high speed, doing whatever my mind thinks I can do. That's all what it is. And then when the mind kicks in, it's like, yo, I'm doing it. I don't care what nobody's saying. Even though I think that I did it already, but I never done it. You look at me and you say, man, you done this before. No, I haven't. All this stuff on this video, this is all a one-shot deal. One trick pony. I ain't never done none of this stuff in my life. I just go in and just do it. I think of an idea, look at it, research a little bit, then I go. That's how I roll. This is all ADHD motivated. Trust and believe me, man. I am an amateur at this. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy you guys, man. And I'm just reminding everybody, again, this is a junk build. You'll see me go to the junkyard more than you guys go to goddamn church or go to the strip club or go to the food store. Yes, I go to the junkyard a lot. That's my home of residence. That's where I feel comfortable at. And that's where I can get my parts for cheap, along with eBay and everything else in between. So, man, remember, this car ain't gonna have no paint. All right? Holy shit.